कहा बुद्ध प्रभु तुच्छ हमारी, बरन सकै महिमा जो तिहारी। हम न सकत कर सिफत तुम्हारी, आप ले हो तुम कथा सुधारी। मूक उच्चरै शास्त्र खट, पिंग गिरन चढ़ जाए। अंध लखै बदरो सुनै, जो काल कृपा कराए। अंध लखै बदरो सुनै, जो काल कृपा कराए।
ਸਤਨਾਮ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ। ਗਿਆਨੋ ਬੋਲੇ ਆਪੇ ਬੁਝੈ, ਆਪੇ ਸਮਝੈ ਆਪੇ ਸੂਝੈ। ਗਿਆਨੋ ਬੋਲੇ ਆਪੇ ਬੁਝੈ, ਆਪੇ ਸਮਝੈ ਆਪੇ ਸੂਝੈ। ਗੁਰ ਕਾ ਕਹਿਆ ਅੰਕ ਸਮਾਵੈ, ਨਿਰਮਲ ਸੂਚੇ ਸਾਚੋ ਪਾਵੈ। ਗੁਰ ਸਾਗਰ ਰਤਨੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਤੋਟ, ਲਾਲ ਪਦਾਰਥ ਸਾਚ ਅਖੋਟ। ਗੁਰ ਕਹਿਆ ਸਾਕਾਰ ਕਮਾਵਹੋ, ਗੁਰ ਕੀ ਕਰਨੀ ਕਾਹੇ ਧਾਵਹੋ। ਨਾਨਕ ਗੁਰਮਤਿ ਸਾਚ ਸਮਾਵਹੋ, ਗੁਰ ਕੀ ਕਰਨੀ ਕਾਹੇ ਧਾਵਹੋ। ਨਾਨਕ ਗੁਰਮਤਿ ਸਾਚ ਸਮਾਵਹੋ, ਗਿਆਨੋ ਬੋਲੇ ਆਪੇ ਬੁਝੈ।
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਸਾਜੀ ਨਿਵਾਜੀ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ, ਆਪ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਅਤਿਅੰਤ ਵੱਡੇ ਭਾਗ ਹਨ ਜੋ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਧੰਨ ਧੰਨ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਪਵਿੱਤਰ ਹਜ਼ੂਰੀ ਅੰਦਰ ਇਕੱਤਰ ਹੋ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ। ਧੰਨ ਧੰਨ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਅਰਜਨ ਦੇਵ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ, ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਸੁਖਮਨੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਬਾਣੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਬਚਨ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਨ ਕਿ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗ ਪ੍ਰਭ ਦੇਹੋ ਨਿਵਾਸ, ਸਰਬ ਸੂਖ ਨਾਨਕ ਪਰਗਾਸ। We hear this every single day in the prayer of Sri Sukhmani Sahib ਕਿ ਸਾਡੀ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਹਾਂ ਗੁਰੂ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਨੂੰ। We say this to Guru Maharaj ji ਕਿ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗ ਪ੍ਰਭ ਦੇਹੋ ਨਿਵਾਸ, ਕਿ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ bless me with ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ, ਸਤ ਸੰਗਤ ਦਿਆ ਕਰਿਆ ਬਖਸ਼ੋ। ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ bless me this time to come into ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਕਰਕੇ ਸਰਬ ਸੁਖ ਨਾਨਕ ਪਰਗਾਸ। ਸਰਬ ਸੁਖ, all peace, all happiness is obtained. Nanak Pargas. Pargas means to manifest in the court of Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj Ji. So with the blessings of Dhan Dhan Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj, we go for this Bani of Oankaar Bani. As we hear also as Dakhnee Oankaar, Pelle Parchar Ji Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj Ji blessed us with this Bani. And for many weeks been going through what Guru Nanak Dev Ji's teachings are. Even the other day when I was speaking to one of my friends, one of the Singhs, and they were saying, how's Dakhnee Oankaar Katha going? And to me, it's like every single week, in each pauri of Dakhnee Oankaar Bani, which Maharaj Ji has given us these gems, these jewels of Sikhya. So let's try and listen with intent and with as much dhyan as possible and take away the Sikhya that Guru Sahib is given to us in each single pauri meaning stanzas or steps towards Satguru Ji Maharaj. We say pauri ate chadke, we climb upstairs. These are pauri towards Brahmgan. These are steps towards realizing Parameshwar WhyGuru Ji. So पिछले हफ्ते सासंग जी जो असी सर्वन कीते सन, going through last week in the Katha, in the Shabbivi pauri which, in the 26th pauri of Oankaar Bani, Guru Sahib Ji said this one line that was so powerful when he said to us, okay, it doesn't matter. We spend our whole lives doing many different types of actions, but at the end of our life, what is going to be written on our slate, on our patti? So patti is a slate on which we write things. Of course, in today's world, we use iPads. But in those days, they just use a plain slate and they use chalk. And they're saying on our Sharda Rupi Patti Utte Sasing, on this slate of ours, of Sharda, of faith that we have, what are we writing? Like we said at the start of Oankaar Bani, ke sun padde kya likho janjala, likha Ram Naam Gurmukhi Gopala. If you're going to write something, फिर परमेश्वर वाहिगुरु जी का नाम लिखना करो. Why वाहिगुरु जी's name on that Sharda Rupi Patti, on that slate? Why वाहिगुरु जी's name? लिख राम नाम गुरमुख गोपाला. वाहिगुरु जी का नाम. फिर महाराज जी says कि काल ना चांपे हर गुण गाए. काल ना चांपे, काल पावे मौत ना चांपे. चांपे he means that cannot touch that chimbarda. कि मौत, death cannot come near that person. काल ना चांपे हर गुण गाए. ਜਿਹੜਾ ਜੀਵ ਪਰਮੇਸ਼ਰ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਗੁਣਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਗਾਉਂਦਾ ਹੈ, the one who sings ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ Ji's praises, say ਕਾਲ ਨਾ ਚਾਂਪੇ. Kaal cannot come near that person. What does Kaal mean? Kaal means death. But another meaning of Kaal is sama, time. Time has to come to an end. In the same way, the Guru is saying to us that one who sings WhyGuru Ji's praise is the praise of the one, then time does not affect them. They're not bound to time as we are ourselves. And in that case, talking about death, the death cannot touch that person who sings WhyGuru Ji's praises. They become the master of this world and the next world. Jisnu bakse sipta salaha, nanak pata sahi pata saho. Those who are blessed to sing WhyGuru Ji's praises, Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj Ji says to themselves in Japji Sada Path, Sodar to Pehla, ke nanak pata sahi pata saho. They are the king of all kings. They're the master of all masters. The one who is blessed to do the Sipta Salah, to praise WhyGuru Ji. So Kaal na champe har gun gai. WhyGuru Ji de gunanu gona karke by singing WhyGuru Ji's praises, and death cannot touch that person. And where do we sing WhyGuru Ji's praises? Wherever we want, but the most important place, Sad Sang de vich. Sad Sang Prabha Deho Nava Sarab Sukh Nanak Pragas. Ithe Sat Sang de vich, sitting in Guru Sahib Ji's company. So last week, that was the vichar in which Guru Sahib Ji spoke to us about what are the actions that we're doing. Chak bolan, kya jag sovad. That chak bolan means to be caught up in speaking such harsh words, chagara, larai, all these kind of things, to be stuck in them. But the Guru said that what do we gain from doing these things? We don't get anything. Ke choda choda chak mati rala jaye. Ke choda choda ke saas a person goes their whole life at the end, ant de which they start to regret it. They say ke mati rala jaye. Mati pave mitti vich ral jande han. They become one with mitti and they become mitti. And they come back in the mitti. Pave, they come back in as a sap, as a snake, they come back as an ant, or these different types of juna, different types of life cycles. The one who's caught up in just fighting all the time, just disputes, and we see everywhere. We see in our own Panth, unfortunately, as well. There's a lot of disputes. We've got enough people attacking us on the outside, let alone us needing to attack each other. There's enough people outside who are trying to shoot the Sikhs down. You may have seen the news recently, what they were saying about the attacks in Derby, linking it to Khalistan, when it had no link to Khalistan at all. But Kenda Pave is asking that we've got enough people trying to shoot us down from outside. But then the worst thing is that in our home, in this home of Sikhi, we're shooting each other down. We're trying to take each other down as well. It's interesting thing. When we look at gun means qualities. We always heard like Sat Santok, Daya, Nimrata, Pyar. There's other types of gun. Like we've got Karna, which means Daya as well. Maitri, Moldata, Upekhya. The Maitri is such a gyan, such a gun. Okay, Maitri here means if you see somebody else doing good, we don't get jealous. We do ardas to WhyGuru Ji, may they do even better. If somebody does better than us or than me, then what would we do in return? We say to Guru Sahib Ji, make them even better. Make them the best of the best. But in our minds, we think they're better than me now. I hope they don't continue to get better so I can catch up, or if I can overtake them, I can be the best. But the qualities of WhyGuru Ji that they bestow upon their Sikh is those qualities where we always want everybody else's pala. We want everybody's pala. We want everybody to flourish. That is the Guru's mat, that everybody flourishes. That is the mat that the Sikh takes on us all. ਕਿ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਭਲਾ, everybody's good, everybody's flourishing, even my brothers and sisters around me. सेवक सिख हमारे तार यह है. Why? Maharaj ji, आप कह रहे हैं चौपाई सादा पाठ, सेवक सिख हमारे तार यह है. That may all my Sikhs, all my Sikh, may they all be carried across. Chona chona sattara hamare mari. And those that are shattar here means dushman. Chona chona ke, take them all out by one and mari, destroy them all. That is our ardas. That where there is our friends, our companions, we want their chardi kala. The ਜਿਹੜੇ ਦੁਸ਼ਮਣ ਲੋਕ ਹਨ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ, that Maharaj ji are saying themselves ਕਿ ਚੁਣ ਕੇ take them all out and destroy them all, whether that's physical or whether that's in our mind. ਸਾਡੇ ਮਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਦੁਸ਼ਮਣ ਹਨ that sit inside our mind, that they all get destroyed as well. ਭਾਵੇਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਫੁਰਨੇ, our thoughts are enemies, because we don't always think the best things and our thoughts attack us all the time. So Guru Sahib ji both Visthat, which in great detail they went through this last week in the Katha. So Agihon Sahib Sangha ji, in this Paudi today, Guru Maharaj ji continues with a new vichar about who is WhyGuru ji. How does WhyGuru ji speak to us? So Aram Karan to Pehla, before we start this new Paudi, the Katha for today, let's all close our eyes or focus upon Guru Granth Sahib ji Maharaj ji, and we're all going to say Satnam WhyGuru together. So Sari Sangat Akho, Satnam Sri WhyGuru Sahib ji.
Jnano bole ape buja.
So Sahib Singh ji again in Sri Sukhmani Sahib, we see in the 21वीं Ashtapadi, I think it's the 21वीं on the 20th Ashtapadi, 20 or 21, Guru Sahib ji starts off by saying to us Ashtapadi, Aap kath hai, aap sunne har. Aap hai ek, aap bisthar. In the whole Ashtapadi of Sri Sukhmani Sahib, Guru Arjan Dev ji talks about how WhyGuru ji is both. WhyGuru ji is one and WhyGuru ji is everything. Anek hai, phir ek hai. Aap hai ek, aap bistha. They are one, but they're their complete expanse. Aap kath hai means the one who gives the upadesh. Katha karon wala, the one who does the upadesh. That aap kath hai, aap sunne har. They're the one that gives the teachings, they're the one that listens to the teachings. What does that mean? It means that WhyGuru ji is everywhere. WhyGuru ji is inside all of us. At that time, when WhyGuru ji gives the upadesh, or when somebody gives upadesh, ke Brahm Gyan, the upadesh, that is WhyGuru ji giving that teaching. And the person who is able to understand that, that is because of WhyGuru ji that we're able to understand that. Otherwise it goes in one way, it comes out the other way. Many times we hear things, it's the right thing, it's the truth, but doesn't make sense, doesn't click inside our mind. But Guru Maharaj ji is saying in Sri Sukhmani Sahib that WhyGuru ji aap kath hai, aap sunne har. The Sahib Singh ji in Oankaar Bani, Guru Sahib ji is saying to us, Jnano bole ape bujhe. So Jnano here means Gyan, very simply. So Parameshwar WhyGuru ji, aap Guru Roop hoke, they become the Guru. WhyGuru ji talks to us for the Guru. So Guru Roop hoke, they give us Gyan. Gyanu den wala hai. They're the one that gives us his Gyan. So Jnano bole. So they speak to us as Gyan. They say Jnano bole ape bujhe. Fair Sahib Singh ji Sikh roop hoke, they sit in the Sikh and they understand that. Bujjan wala hai. They're the one that allows us to understand. Because we know ourselves, we may have come to the Gurdwara Sahib every single Sunday for 10 years, 20 years, and we sit here and we don't understand anything. No understanding at all of what's going on. Bujjana very simply means to understand. Why? But then one day it makes sense. One day something changes. Because WhyGuru ji that day did kirpa upon us. Ape bujje. So Jnano bole ape bujje, hanji.
Ape samjhe, ape sujhe.
So if you now look at in terms of what Gurbani is saying to us, okay, every single day Gurbani gives us this teaching, ke man tu jot swarup hai apna mool pachan. So Jnano bole, Guru Sahib has given us his Gyan, ke oh my mind, man tu jot swarup hai. The light of God, WhyGuru ji, sits inside you. Apana mool pachan. Apana means your own, mool here means mod, from the origin, from the start. Apana mool pachan. Pachan means to understand, to know, to recognize. But that just doesn't, it just words. But one day that might make sense. When we realize that actually, no, I'm not this body. I had this very powerful thing, a very powerful Sikh here yesterday from Gyani Singh, and they're saying that Agyanata is the most scariest thing ever. Agyanata means ignorance, lack of knowledge. Agyanata is even more scarier than the Hanera. Hanera means darkness. Why? Because in the darkness, if we were standing in the dark right now, the lights turned off, we'll still know we had a body. We still know we have this body, right? Even though this body doesn't belong to us. ठीक है? But Agyanta de vich Sahib Singh ji, we think we have a body. We think we have this body. But we realize we're not the body. We're beyond the body. So in the darkness, we still have some sort of understanding of something. But Agyanta de vich Sahib Singh ji, in complete ignorance, we don't even realize that this body that we have is not even ours. It's completely false. So that's how scary Agyanta is, because in the darkness, we still have some understanding of something. But in ignorance, in that dark ignorance that we have, we don't realize that this body that we're attached to is not going to stay with us. We can still feel our body in the dark. We can still, feel our hands. But Gyanta de which we have no idea what our true form is. The Asul Swarup that sits inside us. So, Ape Samajay, Ape Sujay. So, Guru Sahib Ji here is saying that Ape Samajay. Samajay here means that WhyGuru Ji, Maya karke, through Maya, they created everything. So this whole Sargun Swarup that we see, E netro mere ho, har tumeh jot tari, har bin avar na dekho ho koi. In that Shabad of Anand Sahib, in the 36th Pauri of Sri Anand Sahib part, they say, Ehe visya sansar tum dekh de, eho har ka roop hai. They say, this sansar, this world that you see, eho har ka roop hai. Har roop nadari aya. That this whole world that we see, this is the form of WhyGuru Ji. So, ape samajhe. So we get more understanding. ठीक है that, okay, this whole world is WhyGuru Ji's. Maya karke, through Maya, WhyGuru Ji is in control of Maya. They created this whole illusion that we see around us. Rangi rangi pati kar kar jinsi. That you learn later on in the Japji Sahib course. All these different types of colors. Kai tarah de ranga saas, all these different colors that we see around us. Why? All a part of Maya. Maya jin upai. So, Nyanyo bole, ape buje, ape samajhe, ape suje. Now, where does suje come in here? Suje here means now, just when doing vichar this, it's not taking it beyond just something that we understand or that we now know to be true. It's experiencing it and seeing WhyGuru Ji now in this creation. To experience it. It's no longer something that we understand. We might understand something, it doesn't mean that we experienced it. There's a different understanding for experiencing than just reading it in a book, Kitabi Gyan, versus the Gyan of reading from a book, the knowledge of experiencing it through a book, and actually experiencing it physically. So Guru Sahib Ji is saying to us that WhyGuru Ji is the one who gives us that Gyan. We may come to know of it now. Ape bujje, then samajhe, we have an understanding of it, and then sujje, ape sujje, WhyGuru Ji allows us to get to that stage where now we know it to be the truth. We can see ourselves. Ke sab gobind hai, sab gobind hai. Gobind bind nahi koi. That now it's no longer something that we've heard. It's something that we experience. Ape sujje. When WhyGuru Ji does kirpa, then that gyan is experienced. Then we come to see as true. Hanji.
Gur ka kahya ank samava.
So aise tarah Sahib Singh Ji Gur ka kahya, the Guru's Upadesh. Guru ka kahya. Kahya means what they've said. They say ank samave. Ank samave means that one who takes it and vasas it in their hirda. Hirde vich vasa karke Sahib Singh, the one who takes WhyGuru Ji's Upadesh, the Guru's Upadesh, and they put that inside their heart, Hanji.
Nirmal suche sacho pava.
They say that ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਅੰਤਿਸ਼ ਕਰਨ Sahib Singh ja ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਮਨ nirmal ho janda. Their mind becomes pure. When we take the Guru's teachings and we start to apply into our lives, then our mind becomes nirmal or suche pave sucha, shuddha, pure, clean. Their mind becomes pure when they take upon the Guru's teachings. Like we've heard, ke pariye mata papa ke sang oh tope nave ke rang. That through the naam, through Gurbani is all naam. When we take the Guru's teachings and we apply into our life, then it's like using sabun. Like we say, de sabun leye oh toe. When we use sabun on our kapare, on a piece of kapara, that sabun makes the kapara, makes the mel, the dirt come to the top, and then pani now we wash it and it becomes pure. Just the same way with our mind, the sabun in this case is the Guru Shabad. When we take the Guru Shabad and we apply it to our mind becomes pure. The Guru Sahib Ji here is saying to us that when our mind becomes pure, Nirmala Suche, Sacho Pave, they fed Sasingaji, they said that person, Onanu Sasing, that person who makes their mind pure, they see WhyGuruji, or whatever WhyGuruji is doing as good for them. Satguru Sabar na pala manaida. That whatever WhyGuruji is doing is from our own pala, it's from our own good. But that only happens when we start to clear that mirror. And it all comes back to the same part at the start. Nyanyo bole ape bujje. Ape samajhe ape sujje. That's only when Guru Sahib gives us that gyan. When Guru Sahib puts us on that path. And that again comes through Sad Sangat. When we play this, the whole chicken and egg game, right? What came first? The chicken or the egg? Or in this case, the kirpa, or the, was it the Guru's grace, or was it me? What came first, right? Doesn't matter. If we're singing Guru Granth Sahib's Hazuri right now, then the kirpa has happened. So we know that, so now we know what we need to do. We got to do the action. We can't say, oh, it's all in God's hands. I know they'll do everything. That's true, but we've not experienced that. We're still on stage one. Ke ape bujje. We still got to understand the game. We still got to start to comprehend it. We got to experience it. Until we've done that, these are just words. When we say things like God is everywhere, it's true, but can we see God everywhere? Because if we could, then I'm sure half the things that we do, we would not do. True, right? If God is everywhere, then would we act the way that we act 95% of the time? No. So they're just words for now. But when Guru Sahib gets us to the stage of Ape Sujja, and we experience them everywhere, for Vakri Gale, that's different. In that stage, it's been experienced, and then we're in the presence of WhyGuruji at all times. So the way that we walk, the way that we talk, it changes. That's why Guru Bani says, Bhagata ki chala narali, chala narali bhagata keri, bhikhma marga chaldana. It's a very hard path to walk. They're always being tested, all the time. Lab, lob, hankar, taj, trisna. Both are nahi bolna. All these things come and attack them, but they walk that difficult path and they get to the other side. Because the path of the saints is a very difficult path, but they walk that path because they have the Guru's presence. They have the Guru with them at all times that is guiding them. Hanji.
Gur sagar ratni nahi tot.
And we see outside, we're not here. If you go to the coast, you'll have a sagar, you'll have a samundar, you'll have an ocean, and it's filled with water. But Guru Bani is saying that there's the Guru Sagar, Guru Sagar. The Guru has an ocean as well. And it's very different. Because this ocean is filled with animals, it's filled with water. We have our own ocean as well. Comes in Guru Bani. Jeta Samundara, Sagar Need Parya, Tete Ogan Hamare. Say the ocean is filled with need. Need Parya means that the oceans, are filled with water. Jeta Samundar Sagar Need Parya. And I said in the same way, Tete Ogan Hamare. I'm filled with something as well. Ogan. That is our ocean. My ocean is filled with demerits. So what do we say to the Guru? Daya karo ho ke mehro pavo dubade patthar tare ke Maharaji, I'm a patthar. Main patthar haan, main patthar vanga. I'm like a stone and I'm drowning, save me. So our ocean is filled with demerits. What is the Guru's ocean filled with? Guru Sagar. The Guru's ocean is filled with gun, qualities. Sab gun tere, main nahi koi. The Guru has all the qualities. I have nothing. Sab gun tere, main nahi koi. Vin gun kite, bhagat na hoy. Bhagat he means Sahari lagiya on the tatta Bhagati. When gun kite Bhagata no. Without the Guru's Bhagati, without the gun, we cannot do Bhagati. Without these qualities, we can't have worship the Guru. We can't be a devotee to the Guru if we don't have gun pave daya, sat, santok. How can we do Bhagati? Ho nahi sakta. Cannot happen. So, saying that, the Guru's ocean, the Guru Sagar is filled with gun. Many types of gun, like we said earlier. And then they say, Ratani nahi tot. Ratani means that they're filled with jewels and gems. So if anybody's been to Sri Hazur side, if you've not been to Sri Hazur side, for Bentiya Sariya Sangatanu, to go to Sri Hazur side at least once in a life. Or not once, go 10 times, go 20 times. There's so much anand at Sri Hazur side in Nanded when you go there, even at Takht Sahib Sachkhand, or if you go to different asthans around as well. And there's one Gurdwara side they call Hira Ghat. So Guru Gobind Singh Ji came to Hira Ghat as well before they came to main asthan of Sachkhand, which they made Paragat. When Guru Gobind Singh Ji was at Hira Ghat Sahib at that time, at that Jaga, Bahadur Shah came to see Guru Gobind Singh Ji. Who is Bahadur Shah? Bahadur Shah is from Aurangzeb's lineage, if I'm correct, his son. So after Aurangzeb passed away, Bahadur Shah became the next Badshah of Hindustan. Bahadur Shah had a much better relationship in that respect with Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj. The Bahadur Shah gave Guru Gobind Singh Ji a jewel, a hira, you could say a diamond. And Hira Ghat Sahib, you see with many of the Gurdwara Sahibs, they're all on the river bank. A lot of the Guru Asthans in the Sri Hazur Sahib, they're all on the Kanare of a Nadi, on the river bank. The Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj took this hira in their hand and they just chucked it into the river, into the water behind them. And Bahadur Shah got offended. God just gave the Guru a hira, gave them a jewel, and the Guru just chucked it into the water. When that conversation took place and Guru Sahib told Bahadur Shah to go to the river, a massive river with water just flowing so fast, they saw inside that river, there was millions and millions of hira inside there, millions and millions of jewels sitting in there. So when they say, Guru Sagara, Ratani nahi tota, nahi tot means there's no shortage. There's no kata in the Guru's home when it comes to gems and jewels. There's no lack in the Guru's home. Right? There's so much that the Guru is saying that you're trying to impress me with a hira, with a jewel. In the Guru's homes, there's so many jewels that the Guru has rivers flowing with diamonds and gems and rubies and all these things. But it means nothing to the Guru. But in this case, that is the outer art, if you want to say that, when he's talking about physical attributes or physical things. But here we're talking about gun. And there's no greater jewel than the gun that we can gain. Gun means qualities. These qualities are so powerful that this is going to go with us. This is our wealth. It's not about money. Money does not go with us. But Guru Nanak Dev Ji said this to Sajjan who was a thief and a killer. They said to them, Sajjan say naal mein, chal de naal chalan, jithe lekha mangiye, tithe khade de san. Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj said this to Sajjan. He said that our true friend is our actions. What we do, these gun that we have, these in which we perform our actions. If we have daya, then we're going to do actions out of compassion. And that is a great type of action to do, right? So they said, Jithe lekha mangiye. Where they're going to ask for our accounts, Tithe means Otte, in that moment, in that place, Tithe khade desan. They're going to stand and they're going to speak for us, for what we've done. Change karam, ate mande karam. All our good and bad actions, they're going to all be put on display there. So Guru Maharaj is saying to us that in Guru Sahib Ji Sagar, there's no shortages. Wherever gun, wherever the khajana of the Guru is parapur, is filled so much. Like a bit of a bad example, look in Harry Potter, when he goes, if you guys seen in Philosopher's Stone, when he goes to his treasure area and he's got like just loads of stuff and it's like filled to the top. Why anyone Harry Potter fan in it as well, right? I watched it a few years ago. It's nostalgia. It's like when I watched this I was 5 and now I'm like 25, 26. Right, chalo, back to the point of the Katha. It doesn't run out. Sache sahiba, kya nahi ghar tera, ghar ta tera, sab kich hai, jis dehe so pawe. We read it every single day in Nansada part. Okay, oh my master, Sache Sahiba, kya nahi kar tere? What is there not in your house? Karta tere sab kich hai. Everything is in your house. Anything that we want is all in the house of Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj Ji. Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj Ji's home has everything. Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj Ji's home has the strongest foundations. Nanak Raj Chalaya, Sacha Kota Satani Nivade. It's made of the foundations of Sach, of truth. Anything that's built upon falsehood will always fall. Anything that starts out of lies, hatred, or misinformation, it's not going to last. Anything that's built upon the foundations of truth will come to the floor, will be shattered. When it's built with such, it cannot be destroyed. Such a kota satani nivade. Satani. Satani tan here means with strength, power. Tan. Gave ko tan, hove kise tan. With the greatest strength. That is the Guru's foundations. The one who sits in the home of Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj Ji, there's no kata, there's no lack in their life, there's no loss, they have everything they need. So Guru Ratani, Sagar Nahi Tota Hanji.
Lal Padarth Sach Khot.
And this one Padarth, this one item you could say, this one gem, this one jewel is of Lal Pave Prem. Prem Rupi Padarth. That they say in the Guru's home there's no kata when it comes to prem, for love, for the Sikhs. Prem lal padartha sach akhot. This true gift, this prem that the Guru has is for everyone. Doesn't matter who we are. If we're sitting here right now in the Guru's court, now the Guru loves you. Now we read in Sukhmani Sahib, ke Brahmgyani sada nirdokha jaise sura sarab ko dokh, sarab ko sokh. Say Brahmgyani, that one has no nirdok, they have no enmity or dosh with anybody. WhyGuru Ji doesn't have hate for anybody. That's how we say nirvair. Right? No enmity. Then they say jaise surya sarab ko sokh. The sun gives light to everybody. The sun gives warmth to everybody. Someone could swear at the sun. Somebody could chuck water at the sun, trying to put the sun out, even though it wouldn't work. Somebody could have so much hate for the sun, but the sun will still give to them. The sun will still give them light. The Suraj will still give them roshni. It will still give them that top, it will still give them that heat. In the same way, WhyGuru Ji, they'll keep giving us that love. Because WhyGuru Ji is just filled with love. That's one of their qualities, the ocean of compassion, of love. So, for this reason, that Lal Padartha Sach Akhot, that gift of Prem, the Guru is waiting to give it to us. But they're waiting for us to start. Like we say, Joto Prem, Khelan ka chao. Do we have that cha? Do we have that desire now to play this game of love? You've got to remember, it's a key word there. Ke Prem Khelan ka chao. Khelan means to, in that respect, to play. It's a game. But we seem to forget that. Until Guru said, Jnano bole ape, bujje ape, samajhe ape, sujje, we don't realize that. Bujje, sunade a katha vich, Bani vich asi padde, we read in Bani, but do we understand that it's a play? When we understand that this is all a play, and the only thing that is real is WhyGuru Ji. Only thing that is going to stay is WhyGuru Ji and his Naam. That's why Guru Bani says, Na ko mera, how kisekera. Na ko mera, nothing belongs to me. How kisekera, and I don't belong to anybody. Sacha Thakura tere pavana mera. Only WhyGuru Ji is mine and I am WhyGuru Ji's. Mere Ram Rai tu santa ka sant tere. You belong to your saints and your saints belong to you. That is the only thing. Everything else is going to go. Jagarachana sab chhoot hai, jaan leho mere meet. Everything else is going to go. Nothing is going to remain. Only that relationship we build with the Guru is going to stay. Put our time and energy towards that. It doesn't mean you leave your family, all that stuff. It doesn't mean that at all. It means that dedicate our time to this path. Joto prem, prem khelan ka chao, Sera Tara Tali Gali Maria. Then walk in this path. And if you walk in this path, the Marga Para Tarija, Siradija, Karna Kija. Don't worry about what other people say. Just worry about what your Guru says. That's what we need to worry about. What does our Guru say? And that is what Guru Sahib says afterwards, Hanji.
Gur kahya sakar kamavaho.
They say Guru Kahya. So what does our Guru say then? Guru Kahya. What does our Guru say? All of Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj tells us what they say. We've had so much Upadesh from Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj Ji. So much. Guru Kahya sakar kamavaho. Sakar. That car, that wherever the Guru says, kamavaho, kamona karo, earn what the Guru is saying. Wherever the Guru says, earn it. A Sikh is somebody who does their dua. They act. A Sikh isn't someone that just sits there and talks about stuff. Sikh is somebody who takes action all the time. When the Guru says something, Jo Guru ke hai, soi palamano ho. Wherever the Guru says, the Sikh says, that is good for me. That is for my own pala. My Guru doesn't want me to be sad. My Guru wants me to be the happiest. My Guru gave me everything. Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj gave everything to the Khalsa Panth. Mo grihe mein, manate tanate, sirlo tanhe sabhi inhi ko. They said, take my home. Mo grihe mein, tanate. Take my body. Manate. Take my mind. Sirlo tanhe. Take my head and take all my wealth. Sabhi inhi ko. Everything for the Khalsa Panth. Everything for everybody that's sitting in Guru Gobind Singh Ji Sharan right now. They said, take everything. So Guru ke hiya sakar kamavo. Earn what the Guru is saying. If the Guru tells us to do something, then try our best to earn it. Do ardas to Guru Sahib Ji Maharaj Ji. I have no strength. Tu samrat vadda, meri mat thodi ram. Guru Sahib, you are Sarva Shaktivan. You have all the Shakti. You have all the power. I have nothing. Jis hat jod kar vekhe soe, Nanak uttam neech na kar. Aakh na jod, chuppe na jod. I have no power to do anything. I can't even speak. You know, sometimes we think to ourselves, I should have said something. I should have said something to that person when they said that. Aakh na jod. Guru Sahib says we have no power to speak when we should have spoke. Then other times I should have stayed quiet. Chuppe na jod. Well, we didn't stay quiet after thinking, I shouldn't have said that. Now I'm in trouble, right? Now loads of pange have happened now because I shouldn't have said something, right? Jor na mangan de na jor. Jor na jeevan. I don't even have the power to stay alive. Last week, Bhai Manpreet Singh Ji spoke about this in the Japji Sahib course. That people are trying to live forever. There's a guy who spends £2 million a year to stop himself from aging. £2 million a year he spends. He takes over 100 tablets a day just to stay young. Imagine what we could do with £2 million and help so many people. He wants to stay alive. But he's not going to stay alive because Jo Aya, so Chalisi, whoever comes has to go. Nobody can stay forever. Everybody has to go. This whole world is going to be destroyed. The whole creation is going to go. So what's he going to do then? He can't stay. Nobody can stay. So Guru ke hiya sakar kamavo. Whatever the Guru says, earn the Guru's bachan. Earn what the Guru is saying, Hanji.
Gur ki karani kahe tavaho.
But there's one thing here the Guru is saying to us, Guru ki karni kahe tavaho. Guru ki karni, whatever the Guru has done themselves, Jo Maharaj Ji, you can say karni, karam, ja kautaka, the miracles that the Guru has done, say kahe tavaho. Why are you running after those? Why are we running after those, the Guru is saying? What does this mean? What is Guru Sahib Ji saying here? There's one Sakhi to illustrate this. When Guru Nanak Ji Maharaj Ji, Pai Bala Ji, the Pai Maradana Ji have come to an ocean, Guru Sagar. Right? Now they go across this ocean. The Guru Bani Aap kendi hai, Guru Bani says it itself, ke Guru ka bachan basai ji nale jal nahi doobe taskar ne leve pahe na sake jale. That Guru Bani is such a force. The Guru's words, Guru ka bachan, that whoever has the Guru's bachan inside their heart, basai ji nale, say jal nahi doobe, that person cannot even drown in water, who's the Guru's bachan. Taskar ne leve, nobody can steal that from them. They can never be stolen from pahe na sake jale, they cannot be burnt. So Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj Ji says to Bhai Balaji and Bhai Mardana Ji, we're going to cross this ocean. How? By walking across the ocean. So in other dharms, it's not to throw shade on another religion, but of course in Christianity, the Christians will say that Jesus walked on water. Well, guess what? Guru Nanak Dev Ji walked on water, but not on their own. They took 2 Sikhs with them as well, and they walked on water. It's not to put their religion down. It's to say that if a Sikh comes up to you and says that Jesus can walk on water, you say, Bhai Mardana Ji walked on water. Bhai Balaji walked on water with Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Then Jane, 3 of them. And you're getting happy over one saint who walked over water, but they use it to glorify their faith. But in Sikhi, these things, we say it's a kautak, but it's not a big thing in our mind. We don't build our faith upon walking on water. That is not a miracle in the house of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. The miracle in Guru Nanak Dev Ji's home is when Guru Arjan Dev Ji is sitting on Tati Tavi and saying, Tera kiya meetha lage. That is a miracle to us to live in WhyGuru Ji's hukam. That by Matidas, she's been sawn in half, but Japji Sada part is still going. Dono tanate Japji pade. Hirat sabke achda jabade comes in Surya Prakash. That dono tanate from both bodies, Japji pade, Japji Sada part is still going. Pog pai. Gurupur pahonchio. They say that when the pog happened of Japji Sahib, they say by Matidas went to Gurupur. They went to Sachkhand. Finishing Japji Sada part. That is a miracle in our house of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Not walking on water. It's still a miracle, I understand that. But in our mind, that doesn't mean nothing, because the one who has WhyGuru Ji's name inside their heart, Nav Nidhi Athare Siddhi, Piche Lage Fir Hai Jo Har Hirday Sada Vasai, the one who has God's name inside their heart, these miracles run behind them anyway. They don't care about them. So Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj Ji is going to walk on water with Bhai Balaji and Bhai Mardana Ji. The Guru Nanak Dev Ji says that in order to walk on this water, you have to do Guru Mantra da jap, WhyGuru jap. So they start walking on the water, they're all saying WhyGuru, 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 and they're walking across the samundar. Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj Ji, Bhai Balaji, the Bhai Mardana Ji. Guru ke hiya sakar kamavaho, Guru ki karni kahe tavaho. Now what the Guru is doing, why are we chasing after that? So what happens now is they're all saying WhyGuru, Guru ka bachan, bas hai ji nale jal nahi doobe. They cannot drown in the water because of the Guru's bachan, ke say WhyGuru. But then Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj Ji stopped saying WhyGuru. The Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj Ji start saying Sohang, Sohang. They start changing their mantra to Sohang, Sohang, and then Bhai Balaji is completely intoxicated in WhyGuru jap. But Bhai Mardana Ji looks at Guru Nanak Dev Ji and says, they're saying Sohang and I'm doing WhyGuru jap. They say they must have kept Sohang. This Sohang jap must have more Shakti in it, must be more powerful. I should say Sohang. So he stops saying WhyGuru and he starts saying Sohang instead. Then when he starts saying Sohang, he starts drowning in the water. He starts falling in the water. Was that the bachan for him? Guru ka kahiya sakar kamavaho. Guru ki karni, what the Guru says to us, we follow that. Guru ki karni, what the Guru is doing, they say, kahe tavaho. Tav means dor ke. Why are we running behind what the Guru did? There's obviously, I can understand, you could look at other situations, but in that situation, I get that. But we're talking about this example, this specific example here. With Bhai Mardana Ji, the Guru has given us a hukam. So if you look at Guru Bani now, for example, if you look at our Sikhi, our Rat, if Guru Maharaj Ji told us, Panch Pair told us, Gur Mantar da jap, Mu Mantar da jap, Panch Baniya Sat Band Nitnem, then that's the Guru's Upadesh to us. If you read anything else, that's fine. We can do that, but the Guru has given us a Maryada. They've given us a Rat. We have to follow that Rat. If Guru says to us, we have to keep our case, Panch Kakadi Rat, then that is our Rat. The Guru has given that to us. What the Guru says to us, that's what we follow. Guru ka kahiya sakar kamavaho. But if we're looking at the horse, because it happens today, they take one finger out of the horse and they say, but the Guru did that. If the Guru did that, why can't I do that? But are you the Guru? Are we the Guru? No. That's why at the same time we need a bit of Vivek Buddhi, Okay, of course, in some cases we look at something, but when it's that's what the Guru did. But could we give up our 4 sons, our 4 children? Could we give up our whole family, our whole home and everything? Probably no. No, we couldn't. So then, Guru ki karni kahe tav ho? Why are we running behind? Can we say on tatti tavi? No. So Guru Sahib is given this Sikhi that just very simply, Sikhi at the same time is very simple. It's very hard, but it's very simple. So Akhana Oka Sacha now. It's very simple, okay, Naam Japana. But at the same time, Akhana Oka Sacha now. It's very simple, but it's very hard. But Guru ki karne kahe tavaho. Don't get caught up in that. Just Guru ke hiyasa kar kamavaho. Just earn the Guru's bachan. The Guru said, ke Naam Japo, Kirt karo, te Vand ke Shakana. Then do we do that? Do we give das Vand? Do we do what the Guru said? If we don't do it, then of course we're going to struggle because you never listened to the Guru in the first place, Hanji.
ਨਾਨਕ ਗੁਰਮਤਿ ਸਾਚ ਸਮਾਵਹੋ
ਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਦੇਵ ਜੀ ਮਾਝੇ ਕਥਨ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਨ ਕਿ ਗੁਰਮਤ ਕੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਦੀ ਸਿੱਖਿਆ ਰਾਹੀਂ for the Guru ਸਿੱਖਿਆ ਸਾਚ ਸਮਾਵਹੋ. When we take upon the Guru ਸਿੱਖਿਆ ਫਿਰ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ ਸਾਚ ਸਮਾਵਹੋ ਅਸੀਂ ਉਸ ਸੱਚ ਸਰੂਪ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਮਾ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ. We become one with that ਸੱਚ ਸਰੂਪ of WhyGuru ji. So we got 10 minutes left. So I'll try and do the next pauri. Guru Sahib ji kirpa karan. We'll go for one more pauri and we'll tell a sakhi. So Guru Sahib ji, maybe they can extend that 10 minutes and make it go very slowly so you don't run out of time. So we'll go for the next pauri and see what Upadesh Guru Sahib ji gives us now. Hanji.
ਟੂਟੈ ਨੇਹੋ ਕੇ ਬੋਲ ਹੈ ਸਹੀ
So Guru Sahib ji Maharaj ji speaks about neho. Neho means prem. जिस प्यारे से नेहो तिस आगे मर चलिए त्रिग जीवन संसार ताक है पाछे जीवना. They say what is love? In Sikhi, love is such a thing that we would rather die before the person that we love so much. That I would die before them. That is prem in the eyes of Guru Angad Dev Ji Maharaj when they look at Guru Nanak Dev Ji. When Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj ji passed, they left their body, they left this Panch Tattva da Sari, they went back to Sachkhand in that sense, but WhyGuru is all around us. Pai Lena ji, Guru Angad Dev Ji sang this Shabad, that how can I live without my Isht, without Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj? So Guru Sahib Ji here is saying to us, that when it comes to prem, toote neho ke bol hai sahi. When can prem, toote means tota jana, to break. When can prem be broken? When somebody speaks kathor bachan or kode bachan. If you look at a relationship, husband and wife, so sahi pave sakhi, pave pati ate patni de vich. Between opposite de vich Sahib Singh ji, when they have their conversations, husband and wife, and the husband says something to the wife or she says something to him, and next minute they said something really bad, and then it can be so bad it leads to divorce, leads to all these kind of things. But they say ke toote neho. Toote hai means to be broken, that love can be broken in that situation, Hanji.
ਟੂਟੈ ਬਾਹ ਦਹੂ ਦਿਸ ਗਹੀ
And they give an example of a baha pave arm, that done paase saasing, when you pull on that arm can break, it can snap in half. Genda pave saasing, we could come to Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, Guru Sahib Ji say, Maharaj, you did so much part, I did so much seva, but you never gave this to me. And when we do that, that love that we have with WhyGuru Ji can break. Okay, why did you give it to me? I did so much part, so much seva. This is what can happen with the Sikh and the Guru. If we speak these words to the Guru, that prem can break with the Guru. Maharaj Ji says in Sukhmani Sahib ke 10 bastu le pache pave, ek bas karan bekhot gavave. That because of one thing, ek basta, because of one thing, karan, for that reason, that our whole faith is broken in WhyGuru Ji. Hanji, aage paro ji.
ਦੋ ਟੂਟ ਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਗਈ ਬੁਰ ਬੋਲ
ਫਿਰ ਬੁਰ ਬੋਲ again ਕੋਰੇ ਬਚਨ ਬੋਲ ਕੇ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ ਟੂਟ ਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਗਈ ਕਿ ਪ੍ਰੀਤੀ ਟੁੱਟ ਗਏ ਹੈ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ. That ਪ੍ਰੀਤੀ, that love is broken in a relationship when somebody speaks such hard words, Hanji.
ਦੁਰਮਤ ਪਰ ਹਰ ਛਾਟੀ ਟੋਲ.
And then tol here means that loving husband in this case. Is given an example, Gurbani. It's not to say it's only the husband that's loving, of course, but they're saying that durmat, that wife who may have such a a khoti buddhi, you could say, like a very bad way of thinking. They said that he renounces her. And again, the same thing here, that we could come to the Guru and we can say something out of line. We could do a lame, we can complain to Guru. And there's nothing wrong with complaining in an innocent way, like, why this happened to me? Help me. But like when we speak in anger to the Guru, and that prem breaks between the Sikh and the Guru, Hanji.
Tute ganth pade vichar.
But Sasangat ji, even that prem breaks. If that prem breaks between the Sikh and the Guru, they say Tute ganth pade vichar. Pade here doesn't mean padna, doesn't mean to read. This here means to place back together. So if you look in Sri Sukhmani Sahib Tuti, God in the heart, Gopal, Sarabjiya Ape Pratipal. If you look in that Bani of Sri Sukhmani Sahib, in the Chaudhary Astapadi, Guru Sahib Ji says if somebody's broken from the Guru, they can be reunited again. So look at the Sakhi, the Charlie Mukte, go by Mahasingh Ji. If you look at that Jeevan, or if you look at their Jeevan, their life and what happened at that time, because Maharaj take care of their Sahasingh Ji, they're saying to us that even if we're broken, but vichar karke. The Guru Sikha di Sangat karke, by doing Sangat of Guru Sikhs, and through their vichar, being around such people that we could come back on this path, like by Ladda Ji and the Sakhe Ramkali ki Vaad, by Ladda Ji Bo, by Satta Ji, by Balwanda Ji back, through that Guru Sikh, coming to Guru Arjan Dev Ji. But here, when it comes to by Mahasingh Ji, they were in Sri Anandpur Sahib with Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj. This is written in Guru Bani Pat Darpan, Guru Bani Ard Pandar, Vadde Mahapur Sandgan Gubachar Singh Ji speaks about this in their Katha as well. And what happens by Mahasingh Ji wrote a Bidava. They wrote a, you could say, they wrote this thing down, it's like a contract or this message saying that I'm no longer your Sikh, you're no longer my Guru. Because in Sri Anandpur Sahib, the Kira was taking place, they had no food, they were hungry, they were so dukhi, there's so much pain. So by Mahasingh Ji came to Guru Gobind Singh Ji, the first, and they said that we cannot stay anymore. Guru Sahib Ji said, wait 8 more days. To the point when they said, just wait 1 more day, 1 more night, and then this will all be over. But by Mahasingh Ji said, nay Maharaj, I cannot stay any longer. And the Guru says, but you're blessed with Amrdi Dat. So that makes you a Sikh of the Guru. So if today you want to leave the Guru, then you have to write a Badawa. So in that Badawa they wrote that I am no longer a Sikh of Guru Gobind Singh Ji, and Guru Gobind Singh Ji is no longer my Sikh. Bhai Mahasingh Ji left with many Sikhs at that time. They left Sri Anandpur Sahib, they went back to their pind. When they came back, the wives said to them, did they win the battle? Did they win the Jang Jud? And they said, no. And they said, the battle over. Smapt ho gaya, is the battle finished? They said, nay, the battle is not finished. And they said, so you left Guru Gobind Singh Ji? And they said, yes, we left Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj. And the Istri, or the women at that time, what did they do? They took their chudi off, they took off their bangles, and they gave it to them to wear. And they said, now you look after the kids, you make the food. To the point where even one of the wives did not even give their own husband water. Said, you don't have enough water. Why? That strictly said, now, if you've given such a kalank on our families, you're meant to be the men and do the work of the men, in that case, be the soldiers, be the warriors. If you won't do it, then we'll be the warriors and we'll take this kalank off us. We'll take this dog, this stain off our names. And the Singhs felt so much shame at the time, said, we can't even show our face to anyone. To speed up the Saki, because we're running out of time, we only got a minute left. Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj Ji came close to these Guru Sikhs. They came close, and this is where Wazir Khan brought an army of 20,000 soldiers to attack Guru Gobind Singh Ji. Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj Ji was on the top of a mountain with the water supply, and the army came with Wazir Khan. And those Sikhs, led by Mata Pag Kaur Ji, Mai Pago Ji, by Mahasingh Ji, they came and they distracted Wazir Khan's soldiers and they fought against them to the point when they all became shaheed. Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj Ji came to the battlefield. They blessed those that still survived, gave them so many gifts. They gave Mata Pako Ji a great gift as well. And then those that became shaheed Satsanga Ji, that were in the Badawa, they came in front of Guru Gobind Singh and said, Jamdoods cannot take us, but we cannot go to Sachkhand because they don't have a Guru. If you don't have a Satguru, you cannot gain mukti, you cannot go to Sachkhand. So Guru Gobind Singh Ji blessed them. They became their Guru again. They went to Sachkhand. Then Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj Ji came to Bhai Mahasingh Ji, and they said to Bhai Mahasingh Ji, whatever you want right now, I'll give it to you. You want Raj in this world? You want the Raj of Indra? I'll give you that Raj. And then Bhai Mahasingh Ji said to Guru Gobind Singh Ji, Hey Sache Pasha Ji, Raj na chaho, Mukt na chaho, mana preet charan kamala. So I don't want any Raj, I don't want Mukti, all I want is your charan di preeti. I want to love your charan. Then they say, Maharaj, if you're going to give me one thing, then that Badava that I wrote, rip it up. The Guru Gobind Singh Ji says that all my family is gone. All the family is gone. Even those granths that are written on Nampur Sahib, they've all gone. They've all went to Sarsa. By Mahasingh Ji thought that means if they're all gone, then why would Guru Gobind Singh Ji keep a little piece of paper? So Bhai Mahasingh Ji is about to leave their body. They close their eyes. The Guru Gobind Singh Ji wakes them up. The Guru Gobind Singh Ji goes out their Kamar Kas and they pull out the Badawa. The Guru kept the Badawa. Even though they lost their Char Sahibzade, they lost everything else, but Guru Gobind Singh Ji kept the Badawa of those Guru Sikhs. The Guru Gobind Singh Ji in front of them ripped it up. Why? They look at the prem. Say Guru Sagar Ratani Nahi Tota Lal Padartha Sach Akho. That love that the Guru has, it doesn't matter what happens in life. The Guru doesn't let go of that love. We let go of the love when we shout at the Guru, when we shout at each other, and we say certain things. The Guru never lets go of that love. So Khiliya Pankti Devit Satsanga Ji, Guru Sahib says ke through that vichar, Guru Sabdi Hanji.
Gur Sabdi Kar Karj Sar.
Through the Guru Shabad, Guru Sahib Ji resolves all our karja. All our karja are resolved when we have the Guru Shabad close to our heart, Hanji.
Laha Sach Na Ave Tota.
And that Laha, from the Naam that the Guru gives to us, there's no greater prophet in the Guru's name. Na Ave Tota, and it cannot be extinguished, it cannot be exhausted, Hanji.
Tripavan Thakur Pritam Mota.
The Akhili Pankti Vir Sahib Singh Ji, Guru Sahib Ji says, that prem that the Guru has, that our Thakur, Tere Pavana Thakur, Pritam Mota, Mota Pave. They say this prem that we have with the Guru is a Gura. It's very, very deep. It's such a deep prem that nothing can break it. The love that the Sikh has with the Guru, it cannot be broken. The love actually with the Guru and the Sikh is even powerfuler. The Guru holds onto a hand, we're the one that lets go of the Guru's hand. So that's why we always do this ardas to Guru Sahib Ji, ke dolan te rakho Prabhu, Nanak de kar hath. Always hold my hand, Guru Sahib Ji, and never let go of my hand. So in your beinti parvan karne asas, and please go the mistakes made in the Katha Vichar. Read the last two lines and then we'll finish off. The Japji Sahib course will start upstairs in 15 minutes, so please you join us for that as well. Deho Sajjanasi Sariya, Jo Hove Sahib Syo Mel.
Laha Sach Na Ave Tota. Tripavan Thakur Pritam Mota.
WhyGuru Ji Ka Khalsa,
WhyGuru Ji Ki Fateh.
WhyGuru, WhyGuru.
If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Please donate and help spread Guruji's message. Link is in the description below. WhyGuru Ji Ka Khalsa, WhyGuru Ji Ki Fateh.
WhyGuru, WhyGuru.